Today we're making fabric covered buttons as seen here with a shank on the back. Today I'm using a 1 1/8 inch size. They come in all different sizes. You'll need a kit from the fabric or craft store. The kit comes with the tops, the backs with the shank, and then comes with a little mold and a pusher. After you've bought your first kit, when you're making more, then all you have to do is buy the refills like I have here. The size of fabric scraps you'll need will depend on the size of your button. On the back of the kit, on the back of the refill, there's a button pattern that you can cut out. You typically need a scrap twice the size of the button. I've already cut out my pattern here. So the first thing you need to do is have your mold, have your pusher, have a top, have a bottom, and then have your fabric. I've already cut some pieces of fabric out. We're going to use this one. You're going to need your mold, your fabric centered right over the center, your top, push it right down in with your finger. Take a look and see if it's centered where you want it. I'm going to shift it a little bit because I want this to be right in the center. Sometimes you just have to keep eyeing it and putting it back and forth. That's about where I want it. You're going to fold your fabric down in there. No glue needed. You're going to keep your shank part facing up. You're going to center that over the top. Make sure all your fabric's tucked in there. This is where your pusher comes in handy. You're going to grab your pusher, center it, and push it down in there. Flip it over, pop it out, and you have a button. There's the second one. Let's use this scrap of fabric. I want to use this as the button right here, so I'm going to fold it over. I'm going to use my pattern. I'm going to place my little mark right in the center of that heart. You can either trace it and then cut it, or since it doesn't have to, the edges don't have to be perfect, what I typically do is just grab some scissors and cut it. So make sure I'm centered. Grab my scissors. Oops. Cut around the pattern. Like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect. Okay. Then we're going to do the same thing. Have our mold. We're going to center this right in the middle. Push this in here with my fingers. I'm going to take a look. If it's centered, looks like where I want it. Push all my fabric to the inside. Grab the backing. Make sure I'm all in there. Grab my pusher. Push it down. Flip it over. There's my next one. We can also use the same technique to make magnets. If you're going to make a magnet instead of a button, take some needle nose pliers and pull the shank off the back, and then do the same process. Have your mold, put your fabric that you're going to use. I've already cut this one out. Put the top. This one doesn't necessarily need to be centered. I'm not looking for any pattern in the middle. Fold it in. Take your piece, take your pusher, push it in, flip it over. Take a glue gun, glue a heavy-duty magnet on the back, and then you have a magnet as well. So buttons, magnets. That's all there is to it.